Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room and welcome to National Card Making Day. Today we're going to make this fun little background with this birthday card. We're going to make a little birthday card for today. Of course you could put thank you, best wishes, you know, just a note, whatever you'd like. I'm using the popular sentiments here from the Sealed for Christmas collection. I am an affiliate. There are links below the video for you to click on and place an order. When you do that, I do receive a small commission, and that's at no cost to you, and I appreciate you supporting my YouTube channel and me. I really appreciate that. So this is so much fun today. We're going to make this cool technique with scraps. I thought that that would be a great way to do World Card Making Day, especially like if you're new to card making. This is not difficult to do at all, and you get a really cool effect. Of course, you know, I've used all kinds of different colors here. You could do a black and white theme. You could do a Christmas theme and do red and green. It would absolutely be adorable with a tree in the middle and put Merry Christmas down here. It's just all about this little technique here today that is so fantastic, fun, and easy. I've made these butterflies in a previous video. I did some foiling and some stenciling with these butterflies, and the other day I made a sympathy card on here, and I pulled out my butterfly pack and I found these in there, and I thought that they went great with this little technique for today. So we'll be using these two here because they're the last two that I have left. I'll have to make more of those. But see, whenever I make things, I always put them in these little baggies. And I just save them for like occasions like this where I really want to show you guys the back of the card, but I need to add a little something. So I pull things like this out. I've got all kinds of butterflies in here. So it's just a lot of fun to save all your little product like that. Okay, let's see. Where should we begin? Let's put this aside and let's just start with cutting out the inside, that element there. Okay, let me bring in my platinum. You bring in any die cutting machine that you have. Now let's go over our pieces here. I have the base 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. My inside pieces are just a piece of pretty kind of beachy color. I love beachy colors. Blue paper there that is 5 by 3 3/4, and I use Nina White cardstock that's 4 3/4 by 3 1/2 for the inside. For the outside, I have a piece of black cardstock that's 5 1/4 by 4, and then again that same beachy blue color at 5 by 3 3/4. It makes a wonderful mat, right? Just like that. So now we're going to just put this here on our die cutting machine, and I'm going to take a square. This one just happens to be stitched. You could use whatever you want, and it doesn't have to be square. It could be a rectangle, it could be a circle, it could be anything that you have. It doesn't have to be stitched, it can be scalloped, it could be any kind of make an opening in the top part of the card here. This is so much fun. And this is like the greatest way to use scraps. So another World Card Making Day. I can't believe it. It seems like the last one was just not long ago, you know? But scrapbook.com just had their scrapbook fest, which was fantastic. Now I'll save this for another project. But here now we have our opening, which is absolutely fantastic. Then we need a piece. Let me close all this up and get it out of the way. Then for the opening, where we're going to attach our scraps, this is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. It is larger than my opening, which is 3 by 3, but you know, enough to glue it down, but it doesn't hang off the edge. So this is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and my little square is 3 by 3. So whatever size that you have there, or whatever you have, just make it a little bit bigger so that you can glue it on here when we're finished decorating. All right, now I want to go ahead and talk about using adhesive. So I have that blue paper, and this is an adhesive strip. It's double-sided. I'm going to go ahead and back it onto here because we're going to make a sticker. Oh, I forgot to bring out some black cardstock. I'll have to get that. Okay, just a second. Let's make a sticker out of this. So I peel the backing off, and then this side is sticky. I put it on my cardstock. I always cut this a little smaller than my cardstock, okay? I always cut it, just see how it's just a little teeny bit smaller. So I'm going to flip that over. And now we're not going to have to use any kind of liquid glue for the happy birthday. That is, you know, the accent on top of the shadow. Let me get a piece of black cardstock here in my stash of scrap. Here we go. I keep like these gallon bags full of scrap. That might not fit. Let me get another one for happy. And it's perfect for stuff like this. That might be too skinny. Get a thicker one. If I could find one really quick, right? Here we go. This one's actually longer. Okay. So like I say, I just keep it in a gallon bag because I don't really know what to do with these scraps, but I won't throw them away either because they're perfect for things like this. Okay, now let me say this about this Platinum 6. I'm going to move this over. This is one layer. I'm going to move this to the middle. Let me move this off. This right here, B platform, is raised in the center just a little bit to help out when we do things like this where I've added some adhesive strip on the back. I'm also going to take the shim that came with it and use it to just to give it extra pressure on there. Here we go. Just because I'm going through the adhesive now. So that's perfect. And now I'm just going to roll back through. And let's go ahead. Of course, the happy and the birthday, the shadow die cut out, of course, perfectly. Because that's just one layer. Let's see how we did here. Oh, this came out great. Look at that. See, just that little bit of pressure more, and then using the middle of it, because that is seriously what it's designed for. Just when we add just these little backings. Well, let's take this off. Now, what this does is make a complete sticker now out of the happy. See? Isn't that fun? Let's go ahead and get, let's see, it goes like this. The shadow up here. Let's see, can we see? Oh yeah, you guys can see that. And I'm just going to place this here. Carefully. There we go. Isn't that cute? And we didn't have to use any liquid glue. Nothing is, you know, showing through. I mean, there's a lot of times that I use my fine tip glue bottle, but if you just don't want to, this is a fantastic way to get a wonderful result. The entire thing is a sticker. Okay, now let me move this away and we'll do the birthday. Okay. Let's move this in here. And don't forget the birthday on this set, there's an eye. Okay, just that little dot right there. Don't throw that away. So immediately, I'm going to peel off the back. Let me separate that. You could take your fingernail or your pokey tool right in there. Whatever you've got that's good to separate that with. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and stick it right here. In that eye position, and now it's perfect because there's that adhesive on there. Okay, now the BIR is separate in this. That just comes out of the B. Okay, so there's, it looks like a burr, B-U-R, right? But it's a B-I-R as soon as we put it up against that little I. Now, I peel that off, and I don't have to worry about any liquid glue. Right now, scrapbook.com today, because it's World Card Making Day, has a coupon of 5%. So if you need any adhesive, now would be the time to go ahead and kind of put yourself together a nice little adhesive package. You know, you could do some inline glue, you could do some, you know, this kind of adhesive, the foam squares that I absolutely love, and just get 5% off. So here we're going to peel this off. Oh, I love it, right? And there's, you know, adhesive over the entire back, just not part of it. So I really do like that. Now I'm left-handed, so I work this way. Of course, if you're right-handed, you'll probably work the other way. Okay, isn't that nice? All right, let's go ahead and put some adhesive on the back. I just had these adhesive sheets, and I cut them into strips. But they do, scrapbook.com does make wonderful adhesive strips like this, 1/8 inch. And definitely when I run out of this, I will be getting that. You know, they make even adhesive on a roll, which really and truly, as much as I use things around here, that's what I should be investing in. And just cutting it off as I need it. Get that paper off the back. There we go. All right, we'll set that aside. Now let's see, how can we get with this one? Is that, do I have it? Oh yeah, I got plenty. Yeah, that's nice. That worked out. Put that right here. Make sure there at that R that I stay up on that little bridge there, right? So that it doesn't show. Just that simple. And I'll put that aside also. Okay. So there we have a lot of the card completed already. You know we're going to do our element last. That's the way I like to do it. Let's go ahead and get the inside. So whatever color that you're using, however that you're doing this. And I'm just, the white Nina cardstock is listed below. I like to get that from Amazon. I use that for my card bases and the insides of my cards. Very inexpensive, good quality. I've been using it for years. Okay, so here's this. And now I'm going to go ahead and put this little butterfly in here that I already had in my stash. And I'm going to put it right here. And now we're going to go ahead and glue this into the card. I have a clog. There's glue all over the place here. Pick anything up and glue anything down at any given moment. Right? I know you guys are the same way. So I use the Nina also for my card base. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. You could also make this a top folding card. You know, everything fits that measurement too. 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5. Fits that measurement also. There's that. Okay, now let's go ahead and start making our wonderful project here. So here's my little piece of white cardstock, and it's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I'm going to take some inline adhesive. It's just what I had in my drawer. Again, we've used liquid adhesive. I'm going to use glue dots. I've used foam. I've used inline adhesive. So, you know, sometimes it's good just to go in there and make yourself a whole adhesive package just so that you have it. Also, here's another idea, okay? If any of you ladies do card classes, especially through the holidays, okay, you know, you can always put an adhesive package together to be sold, you know, at your event. And you don't have to use like the entire pack. So let's say if I was doing an event and I had this. Let's just say that I purchased, let's do this. I'm just having an idea here because I know a lot of you guys are doing this around Christmas. Let's say I purchased this, it's 10 something, 11 bucks, whatever, from scrapbook.com. But I want to break it up because everybody doesn't need all of this adhesive, okay? So you break it up into like 3 lines of adhesive. Break it up, cut it up, put it into baggies, you know, break up your cost, write it down, and then, you know, go from there. Put one of these in there, something like that, you know. So, and then you could always say, you know, adhesive packs will be sold at the door for, you can advertise your event that way. Just helping you guys out a little bit there. So, all right, so let's go ahead now that we have our adhesive on here. I have all of these scraps, and I mean they are scraps. They're 1/4 inch scraps. I just picked pink, purple, and orange for whatever reason. I just wanted it happy, like birthday candles, you know, so that's what I did. So now that this is all covered with adhesive, we're going to start in the corner, and I'm going to place the pink one. And I'm going to make sure that it covers, I need a little bit more adhesive here. I want to make sure that it covers right to that corner, okay? And it can even go over the corner, but not under, all right? You see now, I'm perfect right there to the tip, okay? But it could go in a little bit, but not much. It shouldn't, you know, because see, we're going to use that little frame. So you should try to cover from corner to corner. Now let's do purple. So I'll just take a littler one here. And we're just going to go here. Now, when you place these, look up top. You know, they have to butt up against each other, but you should have color strips coming out on the top on either edge. If they are short, like you've got the bottom covered but you don't have the top covered, you're going to see white, okay? So let's go ahead with an orange. Will this one cover on the top? That's the question. I'll show you this. Yeah, so I can still use this shorter one because see, it covered all the way to the tip here, barely, but all the way. I can still cut it off, and that's what we want. Okay, now we'll go back to pink, and we definitely need a long one on this one, right? We want that to cover. And now we'll go purple. Okay. How much fun, right? And easy. This is easy. And you're using up your scraps. And then orange. And do whatever color you want. I think this would really look cool in black and white. So just, you know, black and white strips would look really, really cool. Let's do pink. And I'm hoping this doesn't come out all the way to the tip so that I could show you. And then purple. Oh, okay, well, we are going to be able to cover it. Okay, so here, okay, what I was saying with, you know, just about, you're out 3/4 of an inch, okay? So even if it didn't cover right in the tip, you don't need to cover that. But for that much, you do. Okay, so right here. All right. Now, oh, and that's great to show you how to do this right here. Very easy. We're just going to cut this down. We're going to give it a haircut right up to that 3 1/4 inch piece right here, and we're going to make the coolest background. This is so much fun. Because I know what's going on. It's going to just come out so cool. Okay. Okay. And now here, and I'm going to square that off nicely and just cut this back. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. Now all of that can, you know, we're going to get rid of all of that because we used our scraps quite well. I'll still keep the longer ones because, you know, we can make it again. But for the most part, all of that is going in the trash over there. Okay, now we're going to come in, watch, and put that right there. Isn't that perfect? I've got a little pink showing here and a little pink up in that corner. That's why I was saying, like, those corners, they matter, but they don't matter, you know, it doesn't have to be right to it. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now with this, I definitely will use my fine tip glue, and I'm going to just put a little line of that around here. Right at that edge. Yay, World Card Making Day. Oh, for heaven's sakes, every day is World Card Making Day in my house, okay? So, because right now after this, I am designing a bunch of, I got my order, oh, I was so excited, Friday from Spellbinders. They really blessed me this month, guys. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that nice? That's like just so festive, right? It's just so fun. Now, watch us make this pop when we put that on the black. Oh my goodness, I love that. Let's go ahead and glue that down. Yes, so they have blessed me with mega product that is releasing on the 10th. So I am working a lot after this in the craft room today and tomorrow and for the next little bit, a lot. Designing and posting for them and then getting the videos ready for you guys. So now let's go ahead and put this on the front of the card. Look at our layers are coming together so wonderfully, right? You guys, there's some sunflowers. I mean, I did a card yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, so pretty. I'm going to do a slimline card because I got this beautiful embossing folder. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely stunning for the fall. And I just want to give it justice by doing a slimline card with it. Okay, here we go. Ah, look. All right, now here is this butterfly. Now these were the 4 that I had left. Just having fun with what I made. Glue dot in the center of the butterfly. And then I'm popping its wings up. I'm pushing this right here in the center. And then I'm pushing the wings up. See? So again, more adhesive, right? Okay, let's go ahead and embellish a little bit because here lately I've totally been forgetting to put embellishments on everything. I want to put a large stone up here and we'll just do 2 small ones down here. There we go, just like that. And now let's go ahead and we put our happy. We're going to finish our card. I'm going to put it toward the edge here where the edge of my stitching is, maybe just a little bit to the left, not to have everything so lined up, you know. So you just want to kind of offset that a little bit to the left. And then birthday right here. And we're going to scooch that over to the right a little bit, just adding some fun to everything. Every part about this card is fun. Move that down just a little bit. Here we go. Ooh, I want some more stones on there. Let's do it. Let me go ahead. Let me put one here because I have those 2 littles there. And then I'll put another couple here. And let me put another one here. It's a birthday card. The more, see, that's like the candles are lit, right? The more sparkle, the better. There. Love it. Okay. Here's our card for World Card Making Day. Again, you can use anything you'd like here. I just did birthday. You can use thank you, just a note, every single thing, best wishes that is in this set right here. Thank you. Yeah, You know, just everything that's in this popular sentiments. I'll list it below for you if you don't already have it, because I have used it a lot. And here is our wonderful card for World Card Making Day. Thanks again, everyone, and have a great day. I'll see you next time.